unfortunately we do stuff like this.
Alright, hello and welcome to the MatchDayVlogs channel. As always, please remember to smash that like button and hit subscribe because it really does make a difference to the channel. We're here at St Mary's Stadium to see Southampton Football Club take on AFC Bournemouth, who are currently sitting 7th in the Premier League table, chasing European football and certainly looking very strong, even with the amount of injuries out. But I'm here, of course, with Jack. Jack, how are we feeling today? Are we confident?
Ooh, we've all chased European football, haven't we? Ooh, look at us. I think that should sum up how I feel.
I am feeling alright. So I just had a look at the team sheets here. We've got Ramsdale in goal, all looking good. Looks to be a 5 at the back with the wing backs working in effect. And you were mentioning in regards to Fernandez definitely playing a central role, mentioned by Arvin Jurek, with the front two of Calvin, Sulemana and Paul Onuachu.
If you look at this team, there's not really wingers in it. For me, it reads as that 5-3-2 kind of. That kind of feels like what we're going to be doing. Like you said, Ivan said in the week that he sees Matty Fernandez in the middle when he's not as impactful on either wings. And I look at the rest of it, I'm like, right, Smallbone and Aribo. Well, you would not trust Smallbone or Aribo to sort of be that defending midfielder by themselves. But I think between the three of them, there might be something in that. I'm a big Smallbone fan, so I'm always going to, I get he gets a lot of hate, but I see him make good runs. Everybody else should look at it. But it's one of those games where you think they should really give us a 12th man, considering the position we're in. I think it would be fair if we just had an extra player, because that seems to be the only way we're going to be able to beat a team.
Yeah, they're going to want some kind of contest, so maybe that's not too foolish to think about. I think that lineup kind of spells that we perhaps might find ourselves being sat back a little bit more than we ordinarily would. I mean, this Bournemouth defence have been prolific even with their injuries, so I think it's going to be difficult to try and catch them out. So maybe sit slightly deeper and catch them on the counter-attack.
Yeah, I have no idea anymore, man. I don't know what our style of play is or what the style of play is that we're heading towards. That's just kind of where we are right now. It's kind of just free fall until the end of the season. So who knows? Who knows how they're going to line up out there and how they're going to do each role? It's just going to be a surprise to all of us, I think.
It will be indeed. I mean, looking at the Bournemouth lineup, I mean, they've got a fairly strong side regardless here. I mean, they've got Cliver in there, Semenyo, Sinisterra's back on the bench after coming back from injury, I believe. So plenty to be fearful from, and I know there's some talents for the future that are already filing on all Sinisters in regards to Hugson, have I pronounced that right?
I think so.
I'm going to go with that. Jack, what are we going with the score predictions? I know we did our preview midweek, but what are we feeling?
I mean, Bournemouth don't really have Southampton to fear. What they have to fear is the glass ceiling. That's what they've really got to look after. But I'm still going to stick with my prediction from midweek. I'm going to go 3-2 Southampton. Big fun game. Them to be 2-0 up and for us to take it back.
That would be quite something. I am going for a rather boisterous 2-1 Southampton win. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm actually going to go with a 4-0 loss to Bournemouth. Jack's, I'm not going to tell Jack that, but yeah, I'm going to go with a 4-0. It's going to be 4-0. It's going to be 4-0 Bournemouth. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be really ugly. And the only thing we can hope for is make sure that Jack stays here right up until full time. That's what I hope for. That's what I go for. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, so we're going with that. Right. Anyway, kick-off coming up. It's already recorded.
We're here, St Mary's today. She thinks we get a ring today. Hello. What score give me today?
3-1 to Bournemouth.
Hey?
3-1 to Bournemouth.
Off and there's a corner already.
I was going to make the joke that the scoreboard's like switch on for the game that's already 2-0 Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like we might be getting there.
That's two. So your 3-2 is still on.
Still on. I said they take the 2-goal lead and we'd win 3-2.
So we are so far gone this season. This doesn't even hurt at all anymore, does it? We are, just in case anyone's worried out there, We've had lots of well wishes from people saying, I hope you're okay, I feel so far. Don't worry, we're just numb to it now.
Very numb.
There's 32 minutes played, still currently Southampton 0, Bournemouth 0. Jack's preoccupied himself right now. He's
Disney Plus is cheaper than a season ticket.
no words. You know, it's about making the most of your day. Oh, look, we're breakdancing. It's half time here at St Mary's Stadium. It's currently Southampton 0, Bournemouth 2. My earliest score prediction is now definitely off. What can we say? I have to say, this side looks so flat, so zero confidence. It's only going to go one way, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, fair play. I'll stop watching after 20 minutes, but like, you look at the formation, and even at the start of the team, you think, oh, okay, well, this is what he's doing. And you're watching, you're like, oh, they don't know how to play this formation. They don't know what they're doing. There's not, like I said, it feels like Southampton are always playing with a man down. It's like there's not enough wide players. There's no the midfield's too over saturated. It's just rubbish, mate. There's nothing.
But it's like, I mean, Bournemouth have come here. They're playing their game. They're playing good football. They're playing with ease. We're just giving them no threat. And the thing is, we're not pushing them in the areas. I mean, there's been a couple of opportunities where we broke onto the edge of the box, and either Fernandez, all right, Silamana had a shot, but Fernandez had an opening to shoot on goal, but didn't. And I think that just spells exactly what's wrong with this side. I mean, you've got a situation where Ramsdale should have come for the ball, but didn't communicate with defenders, and it just spells zero confidence.
There's no bravery in this team, and there's also dependence on each other, which there shouldn't be. Like you said, Silamana and Matty Fernandez have had pretty decent runs at the top there, and the moment they think, right, I should rely on somebody else in the team, I've carried it 40 yards, there's an opening there, surely they can just slot it in. The moment they pass it to somebody else, it's just ruined. It's just not worth your time coming out here. It's really not.
It's really quite flat. I mean, certainly looking around the ground, there's been plenty that sort of left fairly early on, maybe after 20 minutes after the first two had gone in. Obviously everyone's down for half time now, but how many will come back, who knows. But I mean, I don't see how this turns around. I mean, we got Dibbling on the bench, we've got Cameron Archer on the bench, but that doesn't really offer us what we need to sort of construct the midfield and get it out.
No, we're missing gaps in every position. There's not a single part of this game, this team you think, oh yeah, we're sorted there, this is going to be fine, or there's an improvement. There's not. This is just how badly are you going to get beaten every week. It's just how badly you're going to do it. Can you somehow get something out of it? No, is the absolute answer to it. Now, you never know. I've said 3-2, and they might come out second half after an Ivan, absolute rinsing at half time and score 3 goals. Who knows?
Who knows? Your score prediction is definitely still on. Other highlights from earlier on, we did get to see the DeLoreans.
DeLoreans are very good. Dan Dibbin is an amazing drummer, like really.
What a snare drum, by the way. What a snare drum. And also caught up with a few people as well, so hello to all of you guys who came over to say hello. It's always a pleasure to chat. But so yeah, there has been some highlights of the day.
Yeah, highlights of the day, mate. I stopped into at the train station. Thanks for the lovely comments. He was a nice guy. I went to Forbidden Planet, picked up a Batman comic, so that's pretty good. That's going to be my train ride home. Whether it's the early train, which is looking very likely, who knows?
That was what I said earlier. Actually, trying to out your earshot. That's the best we can hope for, is that Jack stays till 90 minutes. Like we live in hope, but there we go. Anyway, second half coming up. Especially as he's on a yellow as well. The third substitution. It's amazing what difference a goal can make. I mean, it's been a little bit more electric in it since we got a goal back, but perhaps it's similar mistakes, but you never know.
Here's the thing, what this says is, the only thing that's stopping St Mary's being absolutely rocking as a performance.
Yeah.
This place will be off the hook. Unfortunately, we do stuff like this.
Yeah.
say Kyle Walker-Peters might be our worst player. He's absolutely f***ing useless in defence, can't do anything about it. And it was nice while it lasted.
Yeah.
Kyle Walker-Peters, you're useless, I can't wait for you to go. Next week it's with Sugawara and Wellington starting this game.
This was bouncing 3 minutes ago.
Yeah. Heavy metal footballer.
That's right.
I would like to put myself through the position of like, maybe not in the coaching team, but I'd like to throw a kettle at a player after every game. I'm also, I think we should all be in agreements that certain players should be docked wages now for not turning up and performing. I think Ryan Manning's coming on. Do you know why? Because Kyle Walker-Peters is terrible.
He's getting off goal good. I got a little bit flat here. I thought I was going to give an update on how the game was going, and Bournemouth just scored. Charming.
There will be a minimum of 6 minutes added time at the end of the session. 6 minutes.
All right, we are into 6 minutes of stoppage time here at St Mary's Stadium, and it is now Southampton 1, Bournemouth, AFC Bournemouth 3. We had a glimmer of hope with the goal. Who scored the goal? I can't even remember.
I have no idea, but to be honest, just when you thought it was bad enough with the Bournemouth fans being here, the Brighton fans turn up.
We're currently being bombarded by seagulls for some weird reason. They're a week early. Of course, we are facing them next week. A side that completely annihilated Chelsea last night are going to be coming here next week, and I have to say I do fear the worst. You?
I mean, there's nothing to fear. You should just be accepting of what's happening. You know, this is just a torture chamber at this point. You know where we're coming.
It's a hurt locker. It's a lot of pain. It's a lot of pain. But full credit to Bournemouth. They've come here. They've played their football. It's clearly been a better side. But we just don't look like we're quite organised in the same way. I mean, Russell Martin football was it was organised. You saw there was a plan on the pitch. There were 2 or 3 mistakes which led to us conceding goals. But this just feels very chaotic. Is that fair?
I think it's a split. I think with Russ, you're asking these players who are not good enough to play a certain kind of system to, play a system they're not good enough for. So that's where you got those mistakes. What Ivan's coming to do is right, we're back to basics. Yeah. Let's just do what you're supposed to be doing and playing some football. And it's clear that they can't even do that. So it looks chaotic because, it is chaotic. These players don't know how to be a team. There's no leaders on this pitch. And the ones that you would hope to be leaders, like Kyle Walker-Peters, useless. Jan Bednarek, I think he's at fault for both of the first 2 goals.
Being too deep.
Yeah, being too deep, and I'm pretty sure he passed it straight to them. Oh,
hello. Oh.
And that's why Cameron Archer doesn't start. Anyway, yeah, I just think everyone you should be relying on has been absolutely terrible. The players that are stepping up are those ones that have got, probably a transfer in the summer ahead of them.
Yeah.
Mateus Fernandes is way too good to be here. I sort of said in the stream this week that, because he's not won a game under us, I've not sort of clatched on. But today I'm like, you know what, you're so good, and you just don't deserve to be here.
He's quick as well. He's very, very quick. But this team is so lacking in confidence. 6 minutes. There's 30 seconds left. Can you manage 24 seconds left of this? But it's on to Brian back here at St Mary's next week. We've just got to go back to basics again, and perhaps maybe start Agachukwu, maybe start Dibbling next time. Just get on the front foot a bit more is all we can hope for. And there it is, it's ended. Southampton 1, Bournemouth 3. As always, remember, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. All right, see ya.